Tim Metcalf, McGraw Realtors, Hot Springs. I grew up in a small country store in Tennessee from age 6 to 16. And so growing up in that atmosphere kind of made me learn the importance of customer service and treating everybody with respect and courtesy. And then later in life, I spent 15 years as a Walmart vendor. And if you can survive being a Walmart vendor for 15 years, then you've got some patience in dealing with clients and that kind of stuff. So I feel like my background really lends itself to being a good realtor. Most recently, I've owned a couple of publications here in Hot Springs. I got into real estate in 2020. As everybody knows, that was quite a challenging year. While a lot of people had challenges during 2020, I took the opportunity to pursue something that was a real passion of mine. I began working with McGraw. I mentioned earlier that I have a couple of publications, and the broker here in Hot Springs, Philana Simmons, had actually reached out to me about possibly doing an article on her and her family because they live in an area that received my publication. And once we met, and we just really connected, and I could tell she was a genuine person. And the more she told me about McGraw, the more excited I got about the opportunity that may be there for me. I think the thing that really excites me about McGraw being in the market is the incredible marketing department they have. The background that I had before in real estate, just seemed like the marketing wasn't there as much. Once the broker here told me that they have a 9-person marketing team that are totally devoted to helping us meet all of our needs and market our properties, it's just hard to explain how incredible the experience has been, especially from a marketing and support standpoint. I've lived in Hot Springs for 5 years. Like I mentioned earlier, I grew up in Tennessee. Lived in Benton for about 30 years, and then 5 years ago I moved to Hot Springs. Kind of as the Chamber of Commerce here would have us say, I'm a Hot Springs resident by choice. Love everything about it. It's an incredible place to live. My favorite part about being in real estate is the excitement you see on your client's face, whether it's a seller. One of the listings I had was a very difficult property to get sold, and the excitement that was on their face when I was able to call them and say, hey, we're actually closing tomorrow, you'll have your check by the end of the day tomorrow, was just beyond any excitement that I thought I was going to feel. And then the same thing when you have a buyer and they find their dream home, and when you hand them the key and then they post pictures of them walking into their home for the first time, especially if they have family, when you see the excitement on the kids' face and stuff, it's just incredible. Spare time for me, I just really enjoy, like I said, everything about Hot Springs. We like going downtown, walking, hanging out. We enjoy going out and listening to live music. It's something that we really enjoy doing, and we made a lot of friends from doing that. We recently bought a home ourselves and moved to another area of town, and we're connecting with people over there, and just anything we can do to connect with people and enjoy the city of Hot Springs. We are McGraw Realtors, Hot Springs. We make real estate simple.